Yes, hello, Jolie. Good evening.
Hello, how are you today?
Great. I feel great of hearing your beautiful, beautiful and youthful voice.
Yes, I'm great too.
Yeah. All right. Anything special to tell me?
And I'm in a new project and I make a whipping
You
in
need.
a
I'm sorry.
in my working in my company. I'm in the new project
Oh. Okay.
and
So, can you tell me more about your new project?
I just support for this project, so I have to make a whipping for them.
Weapon. Okay. So, what are you creating?
A sword.
Sword.
Yes.
Okay. So, how powerful is the sword that you're making?
I'm sorry.
How powerful is it?
I don't understand.
Powerful is the sword that you are making.
Um, that actually I don't understand this question.
Okay. Are you making a sword for the character?
Yes.
So it is the same like this one sword, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So how powerful? It means how strong is the sword? Does it have thunder
Uh,
whenever the character strikes the enemy or fire?
um, and I don't know how strong is of this sword, but it's kind of complicated. The design kind of complicated.
Complicates it.
Complicated.
So what kind of design is it? So can you just describe the design of the sword that you're making? Because in the design of the sword, it will show how powerful it is. Does it have
Uh,
fire
uh,
near the sword? How would you describe it?
it has so much uh, details on it.
Detail on it.
Yes, and the fire or the water is we will make it on effect. So in this progress, we don't know if we will use the fire or the water or the wind like that. We just yes, we just make model as the design through the
This design is to do. Is it difficult to make that new project?
is difficult.
I see. Because when I play, I told you last time that whenever my husband here, we sometimes play together. If you are
Uh,
familiar with what kind of game is that? It's a famous game. Oh, I forgot the term, but you know the his his weapon is leveling up to the highest level. So first his weapon is just a knife. And the second one, if we are going to level it up, it will turn
mm,
into an ordinary sword.
mm,
Then on level 3, it will turn to a hammer.
mm,
Then if we are in a higher level, this sword will be turned into fiery sword. I'm just
yeah.
amazed how they create it, how they design it. I forgot the game of that. I don't know. I forgot. I just missed out in my mind.
Mm.
Okay, now how long are you going to work on that new project?
I'm just waiting for the feedback from a client in the previous project, so I will support for the other project in time I'm waiting for the feedback.
How long are you going to wait for that feedback?
Maybe tomorrow I will have the reply from the client.
So normally, how long do you need to finish a certain project?
In this project,
Yes, for a certain project, how long do you need to finish it?
um, I just support for a team in model progress. So it takes about 1.5 day
1.5
to
day.
to finish the first progress.
Mm. But how about the finale, the final
Because
draft?
we have to use the ZBrush to sculpting and to make a hyperlink for the squirt. So it takes more time. I guess about 8 days totally.
Oh,
8 days.
oh, okay, 8 days, and that's the final draft, and then it's ready to launch
Mm,
that game, right?
mm, Yes.
So I hope that you will do it successfully, and the client will like it so much. Okay.
Uh,
Are you
yes.
excited? How do you feel
Yes.
about it?
I feel excited. Um.
So,
Uh. Be,
mhm.
because that is the complicated weapon. So when I'm almost finished the model, I feel so great.
Yeah, because it's some sort of accomplishment, right?
Mm,
That you did accomplish something, and when you
yes.
see your project, okay, it will give you the sense of accomplishment. All right.
Mm,
So, after the class, are you going to work on your project, or you have other things to do?
I have freelance jobs to finish. So after that, I will make that job.
So you just have to finish that job. Okay. So, within this week, how often do you meet your friends?
How often I'm what?
How often do you meet your friends within this week?
I'm um I often meet my friends 1 month, uh once once per month.
Once a month.
Yes.
hmm How about your boyfriend? Do you often meet each other?
I see him every day.
Oh, okay. Is he your colleague, or he works in
Yes.
another company?
He's my colleague.
Mm. Is he your superior, or um the same position?
He has 10 years experience and he's a leader.
All right. Okay, that's very interesting. How long have you been together?
We have more than 2 years together.
So, okay. So, where? Okay, let's talk about him. Is it okay? Before we
Yes.
continue, all right. So, what do you like about your boyfriend?
Um, he has he has a very good skills in working, so he can help me a lot of things in our working, and he gets the freelance job for me to earn more money, and he training for me some software or support for me uh, when I'm in the blue and when I'm get the stress from work.
Okay. So if you are under stress, what do you usually do?
um, I will do not work on that time.
What do you do?
I just
How do you relax?
I will take a rest or watch the movie and go to the cafe or the movie with my boyfriend or my friends.
I see. There are some people when they are under stress, they usually shake all the parts of their body. Shake everything. Their hands, their
Uh,
heads.
yeah, so they will go to the bar.
Not okay, they go to the bar. But yeah, during the time, let's say you're doing currently your work, okay, because I used
Yeah.
to work in a BPO company, and I used to work as a customer service, and we are receiving a lot of complaints. So in order for me to release from that kind of stress, my husband bought me a stress ball.
Stressful. What
Yes.
is it?
It is like it has a very sharp rubberized ball that whenever I squeeze it, it doesn't have any
Yeah.
sound, but I can squeeze it, I can make it longer, and it returns to its original shape. So whenever I stress out, I just squeeze it, squeeze until my stress goes to that toy. Stress ball. They call it stress ball. Okay,
Mm,
let me see if I can show you that.
yeah.
Okay, so that you will also have an idea. Sometimes when you are stressed, you don't need to go out.
Yeah.
You just need to stay in your seat, but do something there. Okay, stress balls. Yeah. Then I'll show you my screen. Let me just look into it. Oh, okay, great. I found it. Okay, just bear with me. Here you go. Okay, can you see my screen?
Uh, it's loading.
It's still loading up.
It's it's loading up.
hmm So it has different colors. Anything that will make you happy.
Ah.
See it?
I saw it.
I have this. I'm not kidding.
It's so cute.
Yes, I have this. When I just because
uh,
I cannot stop.
what color do you have?
I have I think yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow and it has smiley face. Here, same like these. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
look at it. It's so fresh
mhm.
and make me feel uh, so satisfied, relaxing.
Yeah, it
Relax.
relaxing. It's really
Uh,
relaxing. Yeah, because you put because as a customer service, sometimes whenever you receive complaints from the customer, it
uh,
affects you. Sometimes they're really annoying. So I just squeeze this ball, but I have to make it politely. When I speak, I have to be nice to my customer. So I just squeeze it until I stress is gone. Yeah. So because stress is not really good for the body. Actually, what my can you see my arrow? This one on the screen, Julie?
uh, yes.
Yeah, yeah. This one. Once you squeeze it, there is some balls coming out. Like this. So I'm enjoying.
Uh,
Yeah. So, same thing like
I
you.
I already used this ball one time.
Does it help?
When I volunteer and I give the blood.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get my blood,
Mm-hmm.
they give me a ball just like that,
Mm-hmm.
and yes,
Does it help?
yes, it works.
It worked. Because the advantage of in your office, you can go out and be with your husband. Sorry, be with your boyfriend, right? So you can
Yes,
talk it over things that makes you stress, right? But in other
yes,
work, they cannot go immediately. So that's what I did to release from my stress. Or
uh,
sometimes I sing song. I sing song. I
yeah,
just mute it and then sing song. Then if I need to speak, then I unmute it. Or sometimes I just make the situation lighter, and
uh,
actually I want my customer to be always happy, because you know it when you hear it. If you can hear and you can sense whether they're happy or not on their on the way of their speaking.
mm,
Yeah, that's why when I heard your voice, it gives me an impression that you feel good. Okay, and it affects me that you feel good, I feel good too. But if you
yeah,
sound, yes, yes, okay, let's start like that, it seems so really, okay, why do you feel like that? I can feel it, right? Even I cannot see you, I can feel it.
hmm,
So that's the power of hearing. You can sense
mm,
the feeling, and
yeah.
of someone. Okay.
And I'm sorry if my make you feel sleepy or uh, just like you said that I lost my power for. Actually, I just uh, finished my work and I have dinner.
Mhm.
So and I have uh, I have part I have uh, 30 minutes for take a rest
Mhm.
and then take class too. So I'm so sorry. And the next class I will have more. I will put more powerful in my voice, just like the last class.
No, 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 no. It doesn't like that. So your voice is good. Okay. Actually, even you feel tired, it's alright. It's alright. So all you have to do, just let's say, in my case,
Mm,
do I sound sleepy? No. Do I sound
no.
sleepy? Because sometimes it's really good to talk whenever you feel happy, right? So what I'm doing, because I am accustomed of I used to work in a customer service department before, and we have to smile, because
Mhm.
when you smile it reflects to your voice. So it doesn't mean to say that you should feel happy, but a smile on your a smile, okay, on your face, and you speak, you sounds different. Okay, you sound differently. Okay,
Yeah.
but it's okay for me. I know you're how busy you are, and I'm thankful because you still have time to study. There are some people, if they're tired, they don't want to work, they just want to lie down and sleep,
Yeah.
right? But in your case, even you are tired, okay, you still have the power to learn, and that's really a good that's a good advantage, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you're thank goodness, because your boyfriend is there to make you happy whenever you are stressed out. Okay, now I'm just interested. I just want to know, how did you meet each other? Because you mentioned that you've been together for 2 years, right?
Yes.
And you've just recently. Oh, how long have you been in that company, by the way?
Mm. I work I met him the first time center in the center that I study about this job,
Oh.
and he is my teacher.
Okay.
And after that, I get to his company. We have 1 year to be colleagues,
Mhm.
and after 1 year we work together. We decided to get to know each other.
Mm. Okay. How did he court you? Yes.
He still not caught me.
Oh. Okay. So what happened? How um
Uh, Court, you mean is flirt?
no, not flirt. Court means how did he get your sweet yes of being okay? You can be together. Courtship, from the word courtship.
uh,
Okay.
um, uh,
So.
on that year, I on that holiday, uh, I still I do not I didn't come back to my hometown. I still work in our company in that holiday, so we have time to to go to eat dinner and to go to the movie or and everything is just going on.
Oh, okay. Oh, how did you know? How did you realize that he likes you?
And he invited me uh, to go around the city and we just talked about the job
Mm-hmm.
and mm, and uh, in a short time past I feel miss him.
Oh, okay. That's so sweet. And then from that time on, you have an affection to your boyfriend.
Mm,
I think he is thoughtful because um, he always think about you. He always mindful about you, and that makes your relationship more
yeah,
interesting and sweeter, right?
yes,
Yeah. Okay. And now you're moving forward to the next stage of your relationship, and that would be marriage.
yeah,
Okay. So sweet. Okay, that's really nice to remember the past, right? So, especially in the time of courtship, when he is trying to express himself, right,
mm,
to you, whether you will reject him or not, he still he has to have the courage to say to you that he likes you, right?
yes.
Now, Julie, thank you for sharing that with me. I'd like to know your opinion about this expression.
About him.
About this expression, love at first sight. What do you think about this expression?
Uh, I think that maybe that probably in some case just in the first time they uh, someone see someone and feel fall in love with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think on the first sight maybe the perform I mean looking
Mm-hmm.
I mean if you are beautiful and you easy to get pressed to get um, easy to make the other impressing, good impressing. So love at the first sight, it will be not in will be not a long relationship.
So do
It's
you
just in some case it will be good, but in some case will not a long relationship.
it cannot it cannot produce a long-term relationship?
Yes,
Okay. So a while ago you mentioned about impressing, or should we say good impression?
good impression.
Yes. So love at first sight, yeah, you do have a very clear understanding about this saying. Um, it's it only talks about physical attractiveness, love at first sight. Now, do you believe on this saying that love can be found at first sight?
Maybe.
Maybe when you see the person, oh, I love you, I'm in love with that person. Do you think so? That's possible?
And when I answer maybe that's maybe in some case with the other people, not me.
Oh, yeah. Yes. But I'm asking your case. I'm asking your case, Julie. How about your
uh,
case? Okay.
as my case,
Uh-huh.
uh, in my experience, some we cannot trust someone by uh, by the out by the outlooking
Mm-hmm.
because I have some my friends. Some of them also look like cruel, but they are very nice. And some of my friends look very handsome or very beautiful, but they are not really honest with me. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that in the first sight we can trust someone.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they can be beautiful, maybe they can not very good at looking,
Mm-hmm.
but but their behavior um, on the time that we meet them, we can know who they are,
Yeah.
who who they are.
Okay, very well said. So it doesn't matter who do you look, who, what physical features you have. What matters most is the inside character that you have,
Hmm.
right? The inside character, not the physical or the outside appearance. So let me take note of it. Um, outside appearance, you mean handsome or cruel? How cruel? Okay, handsome or not good looking. Okay, you can say that. How outside appearance doesn't really mean that you have the same inside appearance.
Outside appearance doesn't really mean that you have the same inside.
Mm-hmm. You have the same inside appearance, or um, outside. You can say also outside appearance doesn't matter
Outside appearance doesn't really mean that you have the same.
for what matters most is your inside character. Outside appearance doesn't matter, for what matters most is your inside character. Yeah.
Outside appearance doesn't matter. For what matters most is your inside character.
So how well you get along with your friends matters most, not your physical features. Love
Mm,
at first sight is more on physical features.
yes.
Okay.
Physical feature.
Okay, so about your boyfriend, um, is it love at first sight or not?
Not a lot the first night.
Yeah, just
Because I told you that we are colleagues in 1 year,
yeah.
and after that, after 1 year, we decided to get to know each other.
Yes, and that's good because you tend to know him better than to have a relationship with a person that you haven't um, understand or know his culture. Okay,
Mm,
because as a woman, we need to be very careful when choosing a guy
mm,
for our life depends on it in the future, right? And we shouldn't waste
yes,
time. But for your boyfriend, is he your first boyfriend or you've already had boyfriend in the past?
I already have one in the past.
Mm. Okay. Oh. And he is the second one, correct?
Yes,
Yeah. And this is the longer one, right?
and the last one.
The last one. Yeah. Second and the last one. Okay. In my case, my boyfriend is my first boyfriend and my husband. Yeah. Um, when I was in college, I didn't. I was really focused on my studies because my family is not really well off, and I have to study hard to finish and then get some job and support my family. So I didn't have time to mingle with some boys.
Mm,
But when I graduated, I asked the Lord, Lord, I think I can I have a boyfriend now? I prayed.
so Lord said to your husband.
Yes, that's true.
Thanks God.
Yeah, and then actually I met him because the school director wanted us to go to different houses to give some flyers, okay, about the school like that, and talk about the older and recruit them or encourage them to study. Then I came across to him and then introduced my friend. That's how we met. Okay, that's how we met. I don't. He is totally stranger to me, and he was very persistent. He perseveres so much. Even I expressed that I couldn't remember his face or I couldn't remember his name. It's okay because he always every day he always calls me. He always introduces himself. Because I always ask him, "What's your name again?" And then he will say,
so
My name is this one." You forget again? Yes.
so is your love story in the first sight?
Mm, I don't know if it is love at first sight because I couldn't remember his face. So, but maybe in his case, when he first saw me, okay, that would be love at first sight. But I don't think that there is love at first sight.
Mm,
I don't think. Because love
mm,
should be planted, it should grow through relationship. Maybe he just got interested with me at first when he first saw me, but it's not love at all yet. For me, it took me 7 months to make him as my boyfriend.
uh, so how long have you been together before you get married?
5 years.
5 years
Yeah.
from the when after you graduated or when you are a student.
After, like what I've said, after
After
graduation, I
uh,
went to school to academy, And then
Uh,
for the first year of working there, I came across to him. He was he was introduced by a friend,
yeah.
with my colleague. He was introduced, yeah, with that year. So almost 1 year, almost 7 months that I knew him, and then he courted me for 7 months. It means to say that he visited me in my house for 7 months. We don't
Uh,
have any relationship, just only friendship. Then I evaluated him because I'm a teacher. I told him, if you get 100 passing grade, okay, I'm going to evaluate you. If you get 100% grade from me, then we can be boyfriend or girlfriend.
uh, can I ask you uh, what the subject that you teach him?
Not subject
Uh,
actually. Um, because I'm teaching in the academy and he's working in a government. Okay, so
uh,
it's just like role playing. I'm a teacher and you're my student. If you win my favor, if you win my trust, it means it's
yeah.
100% and we can be sweethearts.
Uh,
So
so after 7 months.
yeah, monthly he will ask me what's my grade, and I'm grading him.
Uh,
Yeah.
so
So
the first grade that you give him is how many grade?
around because he is a good person based on the people around, from my colleague as well, because we have common friends. So I gave him around 75. So he has a
5.
chance. Yes.
Uh,
And he has to meet 100%.
mm, after 7 months, he get 100 grade.
Yes, after 7 months, then we are steady. We are sweethearts. Then after that, we counted 5 years of being steady because we
Mm,
needed to um, save money. He has to
um,
save money, and me too, because I'm still helping my family. Then after
mm,
5 years, we've already put up uh, some property like house or
mm,
stable job,
mm.
and he decided to propose to me, and there we got married.
Yeah.
It took a long
That
time, right?
is, that is uh, I don't know how to say.
that's
Um,
that's why I'm tell
can
yes.
I mean your relationship is sustainable.
Yeah.
Mm,
And the secret there is that we ask the Lord to take, as the center of our relationship. And remember, I prayed. Then when we became sweethearts,
mm,
I discovered that he also prayed for a life partner.
uh,
So our prayers matched together. And because you
mm.
prayed, he prayed, okay, you go together. But he's really responsible.
Mm.
And he's a funny guy, really funny person. So,
I guess that he made you laugh all day.
yes, really,
Mm,
laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. If he is here, he's always making, our house is so noisy because of our laughter.
yeah, the same with my boyfriend.
Mm.
We often laugh out loud on the road because when we go to somewhere or on the road, we're always laughing.
Mm, that's a good character of the guy. Of course, you want to spend your life together with someone that will make you happy, right?
Mm, mm,
It's boring. It will be lonely if you are bored. So at least you
mm,
have something in common to talk it over. you're in the same company, and then you have the same almost skills, right? Even though he is still giving you more information, and at least you have something that you like together, that you can talk it over, and that's good. Okay. Thank you for sharing that information with me, and thank you for your time to listen to my story.
Thank
Okay.
you, yeah, for your story. That's a lovely story
Oh.
and a happy ending.
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to it. Actually, our life is not hasn't ended yet in the marriage. In the marriage time, there are ups and downs. So
Mhm.
we sometimes fight because we have differences. You know, you're living in the same roof, so we have differences. We can You can also um, know your boyfriend when you are staying together. You will discover things that he hasn't revealed yet. That you will only discover it when you are living under the same roof.
Yes.
Yeah, you will discover it soon. Okay? So let's continue with our lesson. It's still Unit 39. Okay, I hope we can finish it so that we can move
We take time for this lesson for the unit.
Yes, I think we've been studying since you started with me, and we haven't
I
finished
guess
it
it take
yet.
about 7 or 8 class for
I'm
unit.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad teacher. Okay, so let's continue here. I hope we can finish it. Okay, so still in Unit 39, right?
Yes.
Mm. You just told me last time about your experience. Now let's talk about your expertise and yeah, you already mentioned to me that you wanted to be a teacher, right?
Mm,
That's your dream
yes.
position. Okay, if ever that you'll be given a dream, not as a teacher, okay? Because you're
Mm,
already in your career,
yeah. Yes.
okay? So, um, would you like to be um, the same level as your boyfriend or
Yes.
higher than your boyfriend?
First of all, I have to get my boyfriend's level first.
Mm-hmm.
And because he has a very great skills in working.
Mm-hmm.
He can work a lot of jobs in the same time, and he can make a very good quality product. So I cannot do that right now. Such a if in this career I want to be in the level like him first.
Mm-hmm. Is he one of the managers or in the super uh, visor level?
Yes, he is.
He is the manager, team
Yes,
manager. Okay.
yes.
So having that kind of position takes a lot of responsibilities.
He is a very responsibility.
Res-
He's very responsibility.
he's very responsible.
Responsible.
Hmm. Responsible is adjective and responsibility is noun.
Uh,
So he's very responsible.
he's very responsible.
Okay. Now, do you apply for a certain position in your company or they just handpick you for the position?
Mm, yes, I applied for this position
Mm.
because in my company has some apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Not only my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, IT or the animation manager or the 3D graphic uh, designer. Yeah.
So you need to apply for it. You have to pass your CV one more time, write a cover letter again, indicating your uh, position that you're applying for.
Yes, I do.
Mm.
I write a cover letter and my CV in my portfolio.
Mhm. And what is the requirement? If there is an opening, then you can just immediately grab on it, that opportunity, or just you have to wait until the HR or until the other people is telling you, now you can apply. Is there a time allotment given for you to apply?
Uh, because we are mm, because it's the person who work in this field. We almost know information about the other company.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that on that time this company need the person, need the staff in this position. So I I saw that it's suitable for me and I apply in for this position.
Mm. So what's the next level after your position? Because that's how you before you go to the managerial position, of course you have to go to the next level. What do you call that position?
And because I told you that I do not want to be a manager and work in the professional position. So I just want to be improve my my working skills so I can work in the job in a task with the short time and high quality. So yeah, so I just um, in the long term, I just want to improve my working skills to make more great products than now.
Mm-hmm. How do you see yourself 5 years from now? So today, this year is 2018. 5 years from now is 2023, right?
5 years from now, I want to be a mommy
Okay. All right. That's
and
very far
stay
to
at
my question.
home and stay at home and teach for my kids
I
to
see.
study English
Uh-huh. Okay,
and
great.
handwriting and prepare for my kids to be a student.
Oh, that's a perfect decision. Okay, I'll tell you, that's a perfect decision. Okay, but how about in the so meaning to say you're not going to work after you get married to your boyfriend, you're going to stay home.
And no, I still work until I am I am good. I'm better in English and can find a job is related to the English. So I will start my career right now, and I still work in this field at home,
Mm-hmm.
just like freelance job that I told you.
Oh, okay. So you better say good at speaking English.
Good at speaking English.
Yes, not good in English. All right, so good. Now, about your current position, what's the most challenging part of your job?
Uh, what the most challenging in what?
Part of your job.
Uh, um, the most challenging in my job that is the deadline. And some deadline is so short, and we have to work without without relaxing,
Mm.
or go to the restroom, or we have to finish the job and send it to client
Mm-hmm.
to be on time.
Mm-hmm. So the schedule, okay, the
Mm,
most
yeah,
challenging
yeah,
part. Mm-hmm.
schedule.
Yeah, the schedule. If you that's really time pressure, right?
Mm,
S-
yes,
Okay, because you have to finish it on a specific time schedule. Yeah, that's really
yeah,
very challenging. Okay, but aside from that, nothing, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because whenever you work, you are I can feel that you are inspired whenever you work.
Yes, I'm into. I love my job, and I
Mhm.
love to learn English too. Um, last year
Mhm.
I work all time. I mean, I come back to my home
Mhm.
after my working. I continue to work in freelance job, and I feel so inspired when I'm working. I love to, but now I have to spend time to study English. I have to prepare for my lesson, or I have to do something related to the English because I really, really want to improve my English. If I don't spend time for it, I cannot good at English. So I decreased my freelance job
Mhm.
down to from two to one job, and I'm still feel tired.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, aren't you exhausted with what you're doing?
Mm,
Doing multitasking job.
yes.
A
Yes.
little bit exhausted sometimes. Do you feel that?
Just sometimes.
Just sometimes. Okay. There are some people, if they're under stress, they eat a lot to get some
Eat.
energy.
Uh, I don't want to eat. I just feel hungry. I just get of hungry, and I have to eat on time.
Ah, okay.
But the other hand, I don't want to eat. I don't
Mm.
want to sleep or
Ah, yeah.
do something relaxed like watching the movie,
Mm.
the comedian movie.
Yes. Okay, since you are planning to get married, you have to watch your diet. Okay? So, how do you prepare for your wedding? Are you done with the invitation, the concept of the wedding? Is it
Now I'm I'm still not planning for my wedding.
mm,
We are saving the money for the wedding party,
mhm.
and I think that we take about 5 months for 5 months for preparing the wedding. So uh, we still have time.
Mhm. Okay, so how many months do you prepare for your wedding?
I guess 150 million Việt Nam đồng.
No, I mean how many months do you
Five
need?
5 months.
5 months.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 months. Um, you need 5 months to prepare for your wedding, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then I understand that preparation is also stressful because I used to have my wedding. I don't have wedding planner. I had it by myself. It was
Uh,
really stressful. So I suggested you as someone to be the wedding planner.
yes. My friends it had about 1 years
Mm,
for their wedding.
yeah.
But because we are busy now, so we don't
Mm,
have time to.
yeah. 1 year, 6 months is okay. Well, short. a short one, but 1 year is better than 6 months. So
Yes.
if you have a chance to um, make your friend as one of your wedding planner, then ask her, because it's really stressful, I'll tell you. So at
Mm,
least when your wedding day, you are not stressed. Everything will be done by your friends. All you have to do is to be there at your wedding,
mm,
right?
yes.
It's stress free. Don't get yourself stressed when you're under before your wedding, because you need to relax. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So here
Mm.
for last slide 29, it's all about mistake plus correction is equals to learning. Do you still remember some corrections that I did to you whenever we speak, or whenever you speak? You s-
Uh, you correct for me. Good at
mm,
good at speaking English.
mhm.
Some sometimes like I have been working for years.
Mhm. Yeah. And
At some words, some
mhm.
vocabularies.
Yeah. Okay. So you just have to remember those.
Mm,
And sometimes, if I want you to remember things, I send it through our chat box.
mm,
So if you have time, I know you can check it there, right? So sometimes I'll take note of that because I want you to remember that.
mm,
Okay, so you can also look at it, some sentences, some expressions that you may remember, because they are very useful, especially
mm,
when talking. English is not actually perfecting your grammar, nor giving you a superb pronunciation. It's how you confidently express yourself.
mm.
Okay, so
Yes. Yes.
that's what you have to think it over. If you're confident, you know what you're saying, then you're good at it.
Yes.
And there are some people, they're learning English, they have a lot of vocabulary, they have a lot of expression in their mind, but they cannot express it because they are too timid. They cannot express it because they are not confident.
Yes.
But in your case, just have more confidence, and you can do it. Because when I engage you to a conversation, almost half of time is eaten. We're talking more about that. Okay?
uh, okay, I'm trying to be more confident.
Okay, so you just need to improve. I always hear you 1 years. It should be 1 year.
Mm.
Be careful with your S.
With my what?
Be careful with say on saying 1 years.
One
Okay,
year.
I know you know 1 year only, but when you speak all the way,
Uh,
sometimes you mispronounce that. You put S after it.
uh, yes.
Okay, so you have to be watchful.
Yes.
All right, so instead of saying 1 year, just in your mind 1 year. All right.
1 year.
Okay. So on slide 31, those are the things that you need to do. Remember, we repeat this several times. I let
Yes.
you repeat this so that
Yes.
you will remember how to use these expressions and remember this. Okay?
Mm.
And congratulations! That's the end of part
We
two.
finished.
Congratulations! Finally, we can move to the next topic. Okay?
Okay.
Congratulations! Congratulations! All right. Okay. So thank you so much for your time, Julie, and I do appreciate your time actually, and I hope that you will have a perfect night. Okay.
Thank you, and thank you for your time too.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good night,
You
Annette.
Yes. You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yes, it is. What's the